there's absolutely nothing ISIS is doing, the Islamic State is doing, that Muhammad didn't do, right? I mean, I think I said, good luck finding something significant, that some difference between them. I mean, taking sex slaves, right? Muhammad took sex slaves and gave sex slaves to his generals. It was totally kosher. It's a kosher thing to do. If you're going to follow the example of Muhammad,
definitely not kosher.
Yeah, no, but halal. I mean, if you're going to follow Muhammad's example, which is is perhaps the main lens through which you have to look at this. I mean, there's just what's in the Quran, and there's what's in the Hadith, the larger literature, and there's the example of Muhammad, which is attested to in both those literatures and in the early biographies about him. Muhammad was not like the Buddha. He was not like Jesus. He was a conquering warlord who succeeded, right? And that is an example that is very different from the example of a guy who got crucified, or the example of a guy who spent his life meditating and then teaching, right? If the Buddha had been lopping heads off, at every sermon, and advocating, just talking endlessly about when to kill people and how many people to kill, and how to treat your sex slaves, if that was just strewn throughout the Buddha's teaching, I would expect Buddhists to behave exactly the way we see members of ISIS and Al-Qaeda and Al-Shabaab and Boko Haram behave.